What's up, guys? We're back once again. We are going to be looking over right now Eden Zero episode 13. Now, this episode was actually very interesting to what else they're showing into this show, especially if you're not used to it like I am. But we do see where the gang is able to, which is really interesting, find Hermit, and when they're able to bring her aboard because something's wrong, and when they find her, somehow or other, it looks like she is in a sleep mode. And when I say that, she has put herself into a digital world to where you can customize an avatar and live out whatever life you want, but it also comes at a hefty price. If you die in the real world. You can still use your powers that you have in the real world in this world, as well as also be able to do other things. Now, it does get revealed that there was a game that she extremely liked that was shut down or being used off and on, that now that's possibly where she is what which informs the group. And she says that you cannot, it's a planet that is a digital planet. The only way you can go is through a virtual reality system. And of course, Shiki being Shiki, he says, okay, let's go ahead and do this. He says, if she has a broken heart, he says, we got to figure out how to get her out and be able to help her. So, of course, the sisters say that you have to go through it this way, be able to put a suit on, and that's when they inform them that you have to be able to do it this way. So, of course, we got Shiki that goes in here, we got Rebecca, we got Homare, we have Weiser comes in there, Happy, as well as Pino. So, again, they go in there, and it's a little bit of a comedy where Shiki tries to get a avatar, and unfortunately we actually see almost a cameo of a fairy tale character, and it's pretty funny. And then we see, of course, Rebecca looks like Rebecca, Happy looks like Happy, and then we see Homore. She has a almost what looks like to be a male character, and we see where Weiser shows up. He's a girl character. We see Pino come in, and she's like a bunny girl character, which is very funny because, again, we're seeing characters that we see that we would go, okay, well, that kind of makes a little bit of sense. But then we also see where Shiki shows up, and he's just like real big and muscled and buffed out, and he's like, well, I'm really strong, so I wanted this. And it's kind of interesting, but at the same time, I find it rather funny more than anything. And then, of course, he goes back into his normal form, which, again, he puts long hair. He says, well, I prefer to have this. He says it kind of looks like Graham Bell, so again, I want to go ahead and be able to remember that. So he does, and the group starts going to a city, and they're trying to look for Hermit. So they go into the city, and they're looking around, and they don't really find no information about where Hermit is, possibly in the north. And they are talking to CPs, which are already generated computer programs that have already been in this system for however long, and when the program was rewritten, they were able to do things that not ordinary computer systems were able to do. And then we also see, which is pretty funny, that they are wanting to be able to stay the night. And then once this happens, we see a possible either a player or someone that is wanting to commit murders in this virtual reality system, and they're wanting to basically kill anyone that is a player or a computed generated character. And when the group starts heading north, we do see where back on Eden Zero, the sisters inform each other that there's a bigger problem, that someone's trying to hack into the system. And when that happens, we see where they inform each other that when Hermit was on, there was a better chance of being able to not get hacked, so they got to be able to get her. And when the group is going to the new town that was recently attacked, they meet a event monster that reveals all the details of them, and he says, well, where are you going? And after revealing all the details about where they're going, Shiki, of course, says that we're going to go get our crew member, and it's going to take us nothing to stop us. So they do go, and when they get to the town is just absolutely destroyed, and one of the computer generators, she's about ready to be dead. And then they see people on top of a spiral, and they meet, of course, the mass murderer that's been killing people from wherever kind of cities, and he's wanting to go after players, especially because apparently it's more fun for him. And he reveals that he's working for a commander by the name of Commander Rex, I believe, and it's the commander that we did see in one of the former episodes, that he's working in the battalion. I guess he wants to be able to destroy planets, is what Homare reveals. And of course, Shiki's trying to save these players that were attacked, and he's unable to save them with them dying. and then he informs him that it's not, no matter what's going to happen, I'm going to be able to fight you. So we do see a brand new opening in this episode, as well as a new ending, so it's kind of interesting. We can see what the fourth sister was going to be looking like, as well as Homura's master, and we also get to see new suits as well as new alternative clothing that the group is going to be wearing. And it's really cool because we get to see the Demon King with, of course, all of the witches near him, and of course holding Shiki. So it's going to be pretty cool to see what exactly that they may say once they get all together, like, yeah, we were there the day you were born, and maybe they can reveal that when they're all reunited. And at the very end of the episode, we even see where Hermit is explaining that maybe humans don't have hearts, and neither does machines. So it's going to be very interesting of the reason why, what exactly happened with Hermit. But overall, I did enjoy this episode. It was a little slower than the last few episodes, but that's perfectly fine. Again, this is going to be a journey to get the third sister onto the team, but I'm looking forward to it. But either way, let me know what you guys thought about the episode. I personally enjoyed it. Hopefully there's going to be no issues trying to review this, but either way, let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments down below. If you guys do channel, consider subscribing, leave a big fat like on the video. It helps greatly against the algorithm. Also, click notifications so you guys are notified every time I upload. And as normal, I'll see you guys on the very next one.